Hey guys, so I'm on my way to Burgess Falls. Um, it's about an hour away from where I live. From the pictures online, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I lived in Murfreesboro for, I don't know, 8 years at this point, and I just never have really explored anywhere. So the past few weeks I've been just going everywhere in Middle Tennessee, doing hikes and going to see waterfalls, and I'm kind of upset with myself because it's like I've lived here for this long and I haven't explored any of it. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go check out a waterfall. Yeah. The past couple weeks I've done like we just went to Radnor Lake, which was absolutely gorgeous. The red trail was closed though, so we could only start on the green trail, and then we could do the yellow trail since we parked in the west parking lot. But so we just did the green trail, but still absolutely gorgeous, so pretty. We saw a great blue heron, and then there were some vultures, and then we saw some turtles and also some deer. And when you're on the green trail, there's an eagle preservation center, not center, but it's like the spot on the trail. And there's supposedly some eagles there, but we didn't see any while we were there. But it was still absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then the one that I did before that was Fall Creek Falls, which was an experience, definitely an experience that I will remember for the rest of my life. So I got there in, I don't know, it was like maybe 2 or 3, and I start hiking down there. It's not a long hike to get down there either. It's like maybe half a mile. And so I'm almost there, and one of the girls that was coming back up, she was like, "Oh, we just looked. It's supposed to start raining," which I had looked earlier that day, and it was like, "No, it should be fine." But she was like, "No, it's gonna start pouring in like 15-20 minutes." I was like, "Oh, cool." So I get down there, and I'm taking pictures of the waterfall, which it looked pretty different in person, but I think that's just because maybe it hadn't rained that much in a while over in that part, so it wasn't like the biggest waterfall, but it was still absolutely gorgeous, especially when you're at that scenic part, the lookout at the top. It was so pretty. So yeah, I get down there, and I had told myself the whole time, okay, well, if it's starting to sprinkle a little bit, I'll go right back up. Nothing. And then I get down there, and I'm taking pictures, I take videos, and then I hear thunder in the distance, and I was like, okay, I gotta go back up. I'm making my way back up there, and just downpour. Oh my gosh. Thank the Lord I was wearing my swimsuit. So I just took my shirt off, and I was hiking with my airy shorts and my swimsuit on, but it was downpouring. And at one point in the hike, it was just I just needed to stop, and I just kind of sat in a cave for maybe 5-10 minutes, because the thunder was right on top of me. I was like, yeah, not going to risk it. But then I like slowly took my time getting back up there because the water was like coming down the trail. So it was like, okay, just take it easy, go slow. So then I finally made it back to my car, and I was completely drenched head to toe. But it was okay. Like, it was an experience. It was an experience. But then before that, I also did Rutledge Falls and Machine Falls. And those are so pretty. Oh my gosh. Those are absolutely gorgeous. They're so pretty. Like, why didn't I go there before this time? Like, Rutledge Falls in particular was so pretty. The only thing is, like, getting down there, it's not a far hike. Like, it's not even half a mile. But, I mean, it's like you're going down at an incline. So, I'm glad I wore my hiking boots, because it can be pretty slick in there. Just going down there, it was kind of slick, and like, I feel like you need good traction when you're going down there and when you're trying to get back up. But it was so pretty. Like, words fail me in describing how pretty this waterfall was. I also forgot to mention that got some new gear. I noticed on my first 2 hikes that I brought entirely too much gear. And I just need to kind of shrink my operation a bit. So I got the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. That'll be my vlogging camera from now on. And then I also got this new Fujifilm X-T5. I know the lens is pretty hefty, but I'm hoping that it'll be like an all-in-one lens that I don't have to keep switching lenses, because that was for my Canon, having 3 lenses in my backpack, that was a lot. I also had a gimbal in there, and I have my GoPro, and I have my phone, and it got to be a lot. So I'm trying to downsize my operation, and we'll see how it goes today. So I'm super excited about the X-T5. I think I'm really excited about the photos that I'll be able to get now. So yeah.